regulations, put together the rules and regulations for triad combat, what you can do and what you can't do. And then it was just a lot of people contributing. So I will not take full credit for this at all. What I will take credit for is going to be a great show on Saturday night. And if people want to learn more about it and they're thinking about, getting the pay-per-view, it is $19.99 at Byte.tv. But, and then that's a capital B on that but, $2.99 a month. You can buy that event and all of the back catalog from Byte TV, and that's cheaper than a cup of coffee. So, I mean, I look at it very carefully. I know they're saying $19.99, but the $2.99 makes so much more sense to me because you get a different fight every month as well. So, I mean, I'm not great at math, Blue Daddy, but be honest, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it really does. I know I got to let you go, Nigel. Before I do, I ask actors all the time when they star in big movies, did you know it was going to be a big movie? And they say, no, not really. You really don't know going into a project. American Idol, did you have any idea in the beginning that it would become the global phenomenon that it did and still is?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
I say that in all humility, in the fact that it really took off in England as Pop Idol. And I knew that nobody had seen the audition process ever before on television. And with Simon Cowell coming to America and laying it out, saying things like, now I know why God created earwax, either America would hate it or love it. And so, yeah, I had to ride on the success of the British version and come with all of that impact. But I don't think anybody else, certainly nobody here on American television thought so. Nobody would buy it. When we first took it around, not one station would buy it. Can you believe that?
No, it's
and
hard.
ABC even take the pitch.
Wow.
So, yes, I believed in it, but in honesty, not as big as it got. You know, we were getting 135 million votes a night.
It was crazy.
And in truth, Reuben Studdard should have been your first black president. He got more votes.
I mean, other networks didn't even program against you for the longest time there. Nigel, we're out of time. Thank you so much. Continued success with Triad Combat. Sounds awesome.
Thanks very much. Have a great Thanksgiving. Take care.
You too. That's Nigel Lithgow, and this guy is a money and creative and smart. He's got another one coming at you, and it's Triad Combat. This Saturday, November 27th, from Global Life Stadium in Dallas, featuring a performance from rock legends Metallica. I'll check it out just to see the Metallica performance. I don't know about you, Sam, but Metallica is one of my favorite bands. And who can argue against the success this guy's had? I mean, might not sound like it's the most interesting thing, but there's so many shows that hit, and I think there's no way anybody's watching that.
Right.
And they become the biggest show in America. Like, what's the one they run around goofing around with wearing the costumes?
Oh,
and they sing.
The
I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of or seen in my life. And it's top 5 show.
I watched it.
I've seen like one episode. Who watched?
Nothing about that show makes me want to watch it.
It's fun to try and figure out
Nothing.
who they are.
Oh, yeah, it's a blast.
Nothing. Yeah. All right, you want to say happy Thanksgiving to anybody?
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
There we go. Otis?
Yeah, just happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for letting us do what we do.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving, and
Bloom Daddy is brought to you by St. Barnabas. Find out more about retirement living at stbarnabashealthsystem.com. Hey, I want to tell you about my friend, attorney John D'Onofrio. He's a trusted, knowledgeable estate planning attorney in Pittsburgh, and he's a really good guy. John will help you avoid tens of thousands of dollars in unnecessary attorney fees, as well as lessen the impact of PA inheritance taxes. Call John today, 412-928-2068, and schedule your free consultation. Tell John that Bloom Daddy referred you and receive a discount off his normal estate planning fees. Once again, Attorney John D'Onofrio, 412-928-2068.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
WJAS AM Pittsburgh. Like us on Facebook. The Talk of Pittsburgh. 1320 WJAS.
It's a new low, and not just in the COVID era. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. A lot fewer Americans filed for unemployment last week. Fox's Lillian Wu has the Just Out details live.
Dave, as you mentioned, it's not just a new pandemic low, but for the first time, jobless claims for last week hit their lowest in more than 50 years at 199,000, dropping 71,000 from the week before. It underscores its very tight labor market. Continuing claims also hitting a fresh low for the pandemic, that is 2.05 million. That is slightly higher than expected. Dave?
This is always one of the big travel days of the year. Many of the 48 million Americans AAA predicts will drive somewhere for Thanksgiving hit the road today, paying a lot more for gas than last year, $1.29 a gallon more. President Biden's trying to pump those prices down, insisting
my effort to combat climate change is not raising the price of gas.
Republicans disagree and blame Biden energy policies for the inflation and don't think his releasing 50 million barrels of oil from the U.S. Strategic Reserve will do much to help. At airports, 6 days in a row, more than 2 million passengers have gone through TSA checkpoints. Fox's Evan Brown.
Airlines have been plagued with delays in recent weeks. That was before the holiday crunch began, but it's on already. These folks flew through Newark Liberty International in New Jersey.
We had to wait like almost 2 hours for our flight.
It was good. I mean, it was delayed, but it was good.
A jury in Georgia is back deliberating this morning if 3 white men are guilty of murder in Ahmaud Arbery's death last year. Prosecutors say they targeted him while out jogging because he was black. They claim they thought he was a robber. Darrell Brooks will have another count added to homicide charges in Wisconsin after a boy died of his injuries from the Christmas parade attack in Waukesha. 5 others were also killed. Court Commissioner Kevin Costello set bail at $5 million.
I know that that's extraordinarily high bail. It's warranted here.
America's listening to Fox News.
Big news.
Too much.
That's better. Big news. The new wireless outdoor security camera is here. Yes, SimpliSafe's award-winning home security just got even better, taking whole home protection to a whole new level. Okay, I'm missing the horns. SimpliSafe is celebrating this new camera with 50% off a new system this week. Visit SimpliSafe.com.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Your historic low rates may be a great reason to refinance, but when matched with an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot, you could be saving money and paying more towards the bottom line. Call a Loan Depot loan officer and ask about our 27-year Smart Term loan or our 10-year ARM loan. Get a great rate matched with a great loan by calling 866-888-LOAN or visit LoanDepot.com. At Loan Depot, home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing opportunity. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
The Talk of Pittsburgh. 1320 WJAS.
Happy Thanksgiving from St. Barnabas Health System.
This news is brought to you by GolfSteelCity.com. Perfect for the golfer on your holiday list. Go to GolfSteelCity.com for info.
32 degrees. Jake Orwood with a news update on the Talk of Pittsburgh. 1320 WJAS. The Thanksgiving and travel rush is on this year. Expected to look a lot like it did before the pandemic. Pittsburgh International seeing massive crowds and long lines starting early this morning. The roads expected to be jammed this evening. Pennsylvania State Police, they are out in force. The focus: drunk, unsafe, and aggressive drivers. No details yet from police on possible charges against parents in either case following the accidental shooting deaths of 2 kids just hours apart Monday. The first in East Liberty, a 4-year-old boy shot himself. The second in Penn Hills, a 6-year-old shot their 5-year-old brother. Spokesman Josh Fleitman tells 11 News Pittsburgh gun safety advocacy group Ceasefire PA now calling for more government action.
27 states have safe firearm storage laws, and we know these laws help reduce the incidence of these tragedies. Pennsylvania is not one of those states.
Meanwhile, Pittsburgh police are distributing free gun locks at police departments across the city. They're available at any station to anyone. In sports, the Penguins return home from their Canadian road trip, hosting the Canucks this evening. The Steelers eye Sunday's game against the Bengals. Head coach Mike Tomlin saying he expects several players, including Minkah Fitzpatrick and T.J. Watt, back in practice this week. James Franklin agrees to a 10-year contract extension to remain the head football coach at Penn State through 2031. Pitt Hoops tips off at home tonight against Vanderbilt. This report is sponsored by Mattress Warehouse's Clean Shop Promise. It's the Black Friday sale at Mattress Warehouse. Save up to $1,000, plus get a free next-day delivery on orders over $8.99 with their one-year price guarantee. Why shop anywhere else? Visit sleepathens.com for a store near you. Jay Corwin on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS. 1320 WJAS.
The Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. Has been a test of the emergency alert system on the Talk of Pittsburgh, 1320 WJAS. This was only a test.
Pittsburgh traffic and weather.
Accident on the McKeesport Duquesne Bridge. Heavy delays there. And a water main break on Coast Avenue and Beachview. It's running down onto Banksville Road, and we have several accidents there. A Bonnie Diver total traffic.
Sunny today with a high of 48. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 36. Some showers on Thanksgiving with a high 48. Rain and possible snow tomorrow night with a low of 30. And mostly cloudy on Friday with a chance of rain and snow and a high of 36. Live from the Ireland Contract.